All right, this is KnoxNews.com. It says University of Tennessee will require a flu shot and potential COVID-19 vaccine for fall. This was on June 26, 2020, which was yesterday. I want to give all praises to Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, Bashem Rakakwadash. Double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Salutations and honors to the elect. Shalom. All right, and this is Knoxville News, Knoxville, Tennessee. It says the University of Tennessee will now require all students and employees to get a flu shot, and if one is developed, which we know one is coming, a COVID-19 vaccine. You see? So this is the beast speaking, man, in Revelation chapter 13, and I'm gonna get there, Lord willing. This is how the beast speaks. You know, things are gonna get extremely mandatory in the future, man. It says the requirement was approved on Friday as an effort to prevent the spread of COVID-19 on UT's campuses. The university's board of trustees approved the new requirements as an emergency rule, but it will eventually become a permanent requirement. So eventually you won't be able to go to this school, and it won't only be this school, it's gonna be all schools. You won't be able to go to school if you don't have the vaccine or whatever else it comes. It eventually is gonna be the microchip, the mark of the beast. But it will eventually become a permanent rule, UT system. President Randy Boyd said. Coronavirus, June 2020 brings changes for Knoxville amid the pandemic. Students with medical or religious exemptions are not required to get the vaccines. And that's for now. We know that's going to change because there's going to be plenty of people saying, you know, they got religious reasons or because of these medical conditions, I can't take the vaccine. But eventually what they're going to do is the numbers are going to get so high and it's going to get so bad where, fuck it, it's going to be mandatory. You got to get the vaccine. You got to get the chip. It says, as well as students who only take online classes. There may be some pushback. Oh, hell yeah, it's going to be some pushback. But we believe this is in the best interest of our students. Why? Because, you know, everything is supposed to be for your benefit. We're doing this to help you. We're doing this to protect you, right? They care about you so much here. The university did not previously require the flu shot for students or employees. Flu shots for employees are covered under the university's health insurance board. Said, look at this devil. This is the president of University of Tennessee. To mitigate the impact of COVID-19 on university campuses in fall 2020, several public health experts recommend that students have the seasonal flu and other immunizations, said Ryan Stennett, UT General Counsel. Students would be required to get the vaccines as they become available. And that's why Donald Trump, what did he say? He announced that, you know, he had the military. He got all these military personnel set up around the country to administer the vaccines when it becomes available. You know, so all the pieces are in place, man. This is coming. This very well might be here by the end of the summer, man. They might be doing this thing, shit, come autumn, man. By soon as fall get here, man, this thing can be on full swing. The university will establish a time frame for providing proof of such immunization according to the meeting agenda. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. So, yeah, man, let's get a scripture or two and go ahead and close out. Let's go to the book of Revelation, chapter 13. Let me get verse 11. And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth. And that beast is this system, America, Babylon the Great. And he had two horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon. Now, when you're dealing with lambs, they're humble, they're meek, they're lowly, they're soft. Okay, and this is how this system is speaking. This is how this system is coming right now. This is for your benefit. We're doing this to protect your life and your safety, and everywhere you go, you see these signs talking about how such and such, this company such and such cares for you. This is what we're doing to protect you during COVID-19, man. This is all a whole enchantment, man. It's a whole lot of enchantments and sorcery and witchcraft going on, man. And it says, and he spake as a dragon. Okay, so it had two horns like a lamb, but it spake as a dragon. And this is that system, that beast speaking as a dragon. It's beginning to speak as a dragon, man. Things are gonna get tighter and tighter as this year goes forward, man. Things are gonna get very, like, even right now. Matter of fact, I saw, because you got 18 states that have mandatory mask wearing now. You have to wear a mask in public. They probably have different, exceptions to the rule in these different states. But for the most part, you got 18 states that say you have to wear a mask when you go out now. And out there in Florida, I think in Miami, they're getting draconian with it. They're saying if you don't have a mask on, they said you have to have a mask on even when you step out and go to your car. Like, you have to have it on. And they talking about they gonna enforce it just like they enforced the lockdown. They talking about $500 fine and jail time or whatever, man. But this is that beast speaking as a dragon. You see. And that's all it's gonna take is for the commands to come down on these companies that you tell your employees they have to get the vaccine or they can't work here. They can't be employed, or we'll shut you down. Okay, tell the students they can't come to school unless they have the vaccine, and eventually you're gonna need proof of the vaccine, and we're gonna go into that in a second. All right, this is verse 12, and he exercised all the power of the first beast before him, which was that Roman Empire, and causeth the earth and them which dwell therein to worship the first beast whose deadly wound was healed, and that deadly wound is when the Roman Empire fell down around 476 BC. And this is that beast coming back. This is the Roman Empire reincarnated. Okay? And I'm going to jump down to verse 15. And he had power to give life into the image of the beast. And how does he have power to give life into this beast, man? Through his policies, through his legislation, through his military. Again, Trump said he got the military, and we know they here. Shit, they all, we just seen them all downtown with the last month or so, during the protest. They here. They on deck, you know what I'm saying? So he got his military. This is the power that he has to give life into the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as will not worship the image of the beast should be killed. And eventually it's going to get to that point where, hey, all bets going to be off the table. If you don't do this, it's going to be this or else. Take this or you die. Obey us or you die. That's what they gonna do. But guess what? Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is gonna be with his elect, man. He ain't gonna let this devil get the victory over his elect, man. It's gonna be a few of us that Lord willing, I'm a part of that number. Lord willing, we are of that number. That's gonna be martyrs, but the majority of us are not gonna be given to this devil, man. Verse 16, and he causeth all, because this is what's coming down the pipeline, man. This is what's coming, because everything is going digital dollar, digital this, digital that. They want to do a digital certificate, Everything is going digital. Everything is going to the mark of the beast, which is that RFID chip, that NFC chip that's going to be an implantable device. Verse 16, Revelation 13 and 16, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond. Who is he? The so-called white man, Esau, Edom. Okay, his biblical identity is Esau, whose name was later changed to Edom. All right, he is the one who has the power and the dominion of the earth right now. He's the one calling the shots in the flesh, but we know ultimately it's the Most High through his Son calling the shots. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell. This is going to come by way of his policies, all right, through his tongue. Save he, which save means except, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. if you don't have that mark, according to this devil, you ain't gonna be able to partake in this society, man. But it's all good though. Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666, which you find that in the barcodes if you do a little research on that. Okay, so this is what's coming, man. I just wanted to bring that out through the spirit. Again, this came out yesterday. University of Tennessee will require flu shot and potential COVID-19 vaccine for the fall. Be on the lookout for these things. It's going to be more and more and more and more of this, man. All right. Lord willing, this was edifying. I want to give all praises to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, double honors to the head apostles and elders, a great millstone, and honors and salutations to the elect. Shalom.